That was good. I thought it was like a good rando episode.
Yeah, did you save all those
Name
titles
suggestions
that I put in there?
Yeah, it saves it. I can go back into like the studio
Yeah, I meant
tomorrow
to
morning
screen
or
cap
whatever.
it, but
Yeah, I can go back. It saves all that stuff in there, so I can go back and look at
since
it.
I was the only one giving options,
I went through and looked at it really briefly before we logged out of it. The thing is, that's how I used to use it. Well, I still use it that way to find out what you guys suggest for episode titles. But then sometimes in the morning, I'm still hungover from doing the episode, and I'd log in and I'd go into last call, and there'd be no content in there in the comments. I'm like, oh, they didn't tell me what the episode titles were. What am I going to do now? And I would be too drunk or too hungover to remember to go into the actual episode to get it, not last call.
That's what you should, for every episode that happens, you should be like, I was too drunk. And that's the name of the episode. All of it. Episode, XYZ.
248.
Oh, man.
I was too drunk to remember what we agreed.
Have you ever been hungover where you don't feel bad, but you just don't feel good? Like I woke up this morning after we had my bocce playoffs championships last night. Oof. And I didn't go well. And so a buddy of mine who, same buddy I was talking about earlier tonight, he had to drive all the way from Canton down to the airport at like 3:00 to drop off some family members going to the airport. And our game wasn't until 7. So he's like, I don't want to drive back to Canton just to turn around and come back to Buckhead. So I was like, all right, I'll take off a couple hours early and we'll go pregame the bocce playoffs. We hit a little bit too hard. And this morning I woke up and I wasn't nauseous. I wasn't sick feeling. My head didn't hurt, never hurt all day long. But I just didn't feel like I should be alive at all. Like, don't eat anything, don't drink anything. It was just a rough day today.
Just be there and sit.
I put a frozen pizza. I put a frozen pizza in the oven this morning, and I munched on that all day long as like something to have. It was weird. It was a weird day.
That is weird. By the way, can we go back to Blooper? Because I wanted to say at the end of that podcast, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Blooper. I've never liked Blooper is when they announced that, like this, I had to check the calendar to make sure it wasn't April 1st. It's the stupidest looking mascot I've seen in my life. It looks like if the Philly Fanatic had, gangbang sex with a bunch of Homer Simpsons. It's like, it's so fucking stupid.
Last call alert.
We've made it.
Welcome back. This is last call. Yeah, I wonder what the inspiration for that tweet was. I don't think I saved the tweet because I don't want to put it up here.
No, they milked it. They kept going. I guess they got a lot of engagement.
Yeah, whoever that runs that account is probably Southern grad. I don't know.
Did they ever pick a side?
Well, I don't know that, but John replied to the tweet with Blooper clotheslining Gus at some event they had. So I don't know.
Nice, perfect.
It was great, but that was everything I read was that they were just egging us on, and that they didn't pick anything. There was no definitive what is the S.
Well, the weird thing was the tweet was something like, all right, everyone, real quick, what's the S and GSU stand for? Like, what was the real quick part about? Did they not know? What was what was the whole issue? It was weird.
I was gonna do a screenshot of their logo and our logo and just be like, well, I mean, they say, here you go.
Yeah.
It did get confusing.
It did get a lot of replies.
It did.
It got a lot of engagement. And the next one did too, because they were like, all right, we'll do Georgia S University.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there was a follow-up even. They tried to milk it. That's what I was saying.
Well, I went through and I liked everybody's tweet that said state or said something negative towards the trash down south. And we got a lot of more followers on Twitter doing that. So
nice.
Yeah.
And then you reported all the other ones from Southern as offensive nudity.
Yeah.
I did whatever that shirt that's going around that they're pushing on social media right now. That Georgia State shirt that has looks like it's the purple alumni.
Scam?
Yeah, it looks like a scam. As someone pointed out in our group chat, they posted a picture of Norm and me from Peachtree Road Race trying to sell that shirt, and I was like, okay. The bot at least that's connected to Georgia State somehow with. I'm not wearing anything Georgia State in that picture, nor is he. I have my stupid Uncle Sam hat on, and
why are you not posting that? Up here
Did you
on
not
our
see
report. No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. I was like, "What is this? Why did the bot do that?"
Is there a link?
I think John posted it. Yeah, yesterday.
All right.
And my response, of course, was sex sells because pictures of me going to sell some shirts.
You weren't even wearing a shirt.
I know. And it's still going to sell.
I know. That was a burp for everyone who can't see him.
I think they took it down, maybe.
Oh, it was just a picture from the road race of Norm and myself. So
you try it again.
So,
you with your erect hat.
They took it down.
Yeah, my erect Uncle Sam hat. Is there a name for that hat?
Why are they protecting people from scammers?
I did report it. As something. So,
what if you actually ordered the shirt and got it? Would you wear it?
I don't know. Does it really have a purple alumni thing on it? Because
I guess
the alumni part of the shirt looks like a different color than.
It's definitely purple. It was purple.
It's purple-esque.
It was weird. I didn't understand, but whatever. Bots generated it, so.
AI. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about AI taking over the world when it's doing shit like this. So
even AI gets our logos wrong.
So I mean, and to be fair though, it is taking its first steps. And for a long time we had the wrong logo. So it's learning. It's just not caught up yet. So isn't even ChatGPT is like only up until 2020 or something? Yeah.
2021, I believe.
Unless you pay for it or something.
I pay for it, but I don't know if it gets it any earlier. It's just more of a better machine learning thingy or whatever it is. But there are like plugins you can get that allow you to connect it to other things that can kind of get it to search the web for answers and stuff. So
this could actually be a positive. We might actually get at some point better real merch out of AI in Georgia State athletics.
We probably will. As they hone in, it's going to take a little while, but they'll hone in on it, and they'll whatever sells, they're going to put out there.
So apparently, it's me pictures of Norm and I.
That's what sells, man.
I was thinking we need to get like so we got the I locked down the one sponsor for the tailgates, and we're gonna do a co-branded sign with them, and but I wanted we need like some signs, like some slogans, some terms, whatever. So I was like, find us on the bricks or something like that. Like, could be something along those lines. Anyway, we got to figure out some stuff.
Whatever the new name is now, the Brickyard.
The Brickyard.
No. We're on the bricks. They can't. No, like athletics can't make fetch happen.
David, we'll let you tell Eli he can't change it.
Stop trying to make Brickyard happen.
I mean, really. Come on, man. It's on the bricks.
It just sounds weird. Like
great, the Brickyard. What does that even mean? You don't make bricks here. That doesn't make sense. We're on bricks.
Yeah, we're on
the bricks.
The bricks.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. Like what are you doing?
Yeah. No.
Any news about that? Like tailgating yet? We're almost approaching 1 month.
I have not. I've not heard.
True. 1 month.
We're almost there.
I mean, if you are a pro football fan, this is your last week without football. The Hall of Fame game is next weekend.
Is that a real game? I don't know about that one.
It's a preseason game. It's the first preseason game.
Is that like the whatchamacallit game? The one at the end, all the best players playing
the Hall of Fame.
No, Hall of Fame. It's a regular preseason game, but they do it before all the Hall of Fame induction ceremonies and stuff like that, or they do it in conjunction with that in Canton. The Falcons played it a couple of years ago, and that's
it's just an exhibition that is like risen up.
Yeah, I didn't realize this until the Falcons were in it. It's actually an additional preseason game. Like we actually had 5 preseason games that year, so now it'd only be 4.
What is your take on preseason? Do you like it, or are you just like, why are we doing this?
We don't care about preseason around here. Well, that one year that I went to all Falcons games home and away, we excluded preseason from that because we weren't going to do 2 other trips.
Yeah.
For that, don't even know if we went to the home games. Typically, so this year we have because there's 3 preseason games now. 2 of them are home for the Falcons. We tend to go to one to get our magnet calendar, and then the other one we donate the tickets to charity. because no one's going to pay for them. No one's going to pay face value for them.
You just donate them to me. I'll go to a game.
And then no one uses them.
You get all the free drinks and stuff too?
I donate to a charity so that I can get the tax write-off for it. So
nice.
I'm not a 501c, so
there you go.
You just need to become one and he'll donate to you.
I mean, it's not that hard. I've filed the paperwork.
But you did not get approved.
Well, it's not for me.
No. For a legit 501.
Yeah. No, I like exhibition games though. I think they're good in general. Like getting real game experience, having the coaches see what different players are able to do. I think they shouldn't play their like consider whoever they're going to start no matter what. Like if they know they're going to start somebody, like they shouldn't even play them in the exhibition games. But like to understand their team and like how players react outside of practice, like that's the perfect opportunity. And I would love it in college football. I would just love it if multiple programs came together for exhibition games in college football.
I don't hate that idea.
Would we start the season early August and have a couple weeks?
Yeah, we'd be started.
Yeah, you do like college maybe only does one or two type thing.
Yeah. It'd be fine.
Okay.
Even just one, I think would make a lot of sense. And even if they want to do like P5 programs paired up with G5 programs just to get out there and scrimmage, like I think that would be really cool. And then like televise the stuff, and I don't know, it'd be great. And then you get to see how players play like on the field and not just like have to guess about that, because practice is practice and games are games. I mean, they're just different.
Yeah, even if it's like there's been a few times where NFL teams will do like joint camps. Like I remember the Patriots came down to Flowery Branch, and the Falcons and the Patriots kind of did camp together. And so even if it was a similar type thing like that, where it was an attended type deal, where you have another team comes here or we go somewhere else, and they can kind of script their plays or whatever it is, just have something to get to football, because people want more football. That's all they want, more football. All I want in life is just more football.
Yep.
Did you ever go up to the Flowery Branch practices?
I've been a handful of times. I think it's worth, any fan should go at least once for it, but it gets super, super fucking hot. And they have like merch stuff set up, and they started getting into like having some concessions, but originally it wasn't like that at all. It was like literally you show up to camp and that was it. You would watch 3 hours of them like doing like drills and stuff and then go. They've made it a little bit better fan experience, but I'm not going to go this year, or haven't gone.
I mean, look, we do spring games, and spring games are boring, right? I mean, the game itself, but it's a good opportunity to go hang out and have another like football experience.
That spring game coming out of COVID year, that 2021,
it was amazing.
That one,
we needed it.
So much fun. That was so much fun. But it wasn't
because of what happened on the field. Who gave a shit there? Because it doesn't mean anything, right? If the offense does well, is it because the defense sucks? Is it because the offense is good? If the defense does well, is it because the offense sucks? Like you have no idea what you're actually watching. And so it's just sort of like, all right, well, maybe if we scrimmaged against another team, that would be a lot more interesting to figure out sort of like where we're at. I think coaches and players might hate that idea, but me, I like it, and they play for fans. So
yeah, and you talk about like the P5 G5 thing, then you have to worry about depending on the program, not us, of course, because we're perfect, but yeah, the injuries that come along with the different caliber of player playing against each other.
I gotta feel like the last spring game collectively, all of us combined, we probably watched maybe 5 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah, if we were all put together.
Yeah.
All of our viewing time, like the amount of time that I watched when like everybody else went to the restroom or something.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, we tried to find the open restroom.
I peeked over and saw the reason I'm excited about Granger is because I did see him throw it accurately and at times, which he didn't ever do before. And so it's, it was interesting. It was good. It was cool. But like, who knows if they were just like, hey, hold off. And they're like, the pressure wasn't like high for him or something. And so he can do it when there's no pressure. But like once you're in a game time, I don't know.
Whoa! Be quiet. He doesn't need to hear that negativity from you.
I just don't know, but I'm Granger Danger. All right,
I know.
We're in on this. I'm in on Granger until I'm not.
I'm Granger Danger, not Danger Granger right now. He's got to he's got to prove it though. Last year it was all Granger Danger, and it turned out to be the inverse.
Yeah,
but he actually, you know what? Looking back, I actually did look at his stats. He was
look at the stats.
He was about the same as the year before, barely any different. So he didn't make any leaps and bounds up.
We were 0-5 in games decided by a score or less. So
what could have changed that?
Like just beat Charlotte, beat Monroe, wherever. We lost to JMU by 2 points after giving up 21 in the third quarter, unanswered.
It's very close to 28-3 at some points.
Yeah. Oh, I did see this today. Looking at everything, preparing for this, whatever, and I forgot about it. Rhode Island is our last 41-7 first win of a season.
Well, let's repeat.
I think that was our 1-11 year where we
went up there, right?
We played. We went up there
right before our goose egg.
Yes. Yeah, we went up there. And we played them. I think our last game was in Maine the week after that, and we were 0 wins all season long, our third year, and then we went to Rhode Island. We beat them 41-7. So we've beaten 3 teams to start the season off as a 41-7 win, or first win of the season.
It's impressive.
I don't know.
History is going to repeat itself, right? Come on, we all really want to start off 1-0.
Oh God,
there's literally don't want to go into the season 0-1.
There is nothing more important than starting your season with a win, in my opinion.
Against Rhode Island, yes,
absolutely.
If we were playing like Alabama,
LSU,
then, I'd understand if we went 0-1.
But would that going 1-0 be not be very important at all? I think it'd be very important if you beat
I think
Bama
not going 1-0 if we play Bama in week 1 would not be nearly as important for sure. 100% would just be like, all right, cool. Now our season started.
Exactly. That's that exhibition game you wanted so badly.
Exactly.
We got our cash. Now we can start playing.
Yeah. Now we're there.
We got our $800,000 check, and we get to go on and we're with the rest of our season now.
I wonder how much we're getting from LSU. It's probably be pretty close to $1 million.
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's got to be between 800 and $1 million, right?
Yeah,
I thought it would be north of that. Haven't we gotten north of that from multiple programs now?
I want to say Tennessee when we beat them was like
or something,
850 or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought we made north of $1 million.
It depends on the team.
We probably have once or twice. I know we've been in the 800 plus range a lot. So
I want to say shame on UGA for playing like FCS teams. That's so dumb. Like at least LSU's playing a G5 program.
It's true.
And then you got UGA playing Nichols State or whatever the hell they are. I'm like, that. Come on.
What do you think? What do you think we would take from that? Would we take 6, or would we be like, no? You got to pay us the big bucks.
Oh, for Georgia?
Yeah.
That's just a win. You take that, whatever they offer. If Georgia's willing to
$1,
we talked about this before, right?
A home game.
They want to play in the Georgia Dome with us and split the gate.
Absolutely.
You take it. You take
yeah. If we could figure out how to finagle that, absolutely.
Well, I mean, the rumor is that's what was offered, and Levick turned it down.
And we were dumb.
Levick was just like, no, we're not going to split the gate with another team.
You can't have money that we would never get.
But they're going to be 90% of the fans. We're going to split the gate 50-50. Do that. Do the thing. Do that thing.
Right. Absolutely. One of the biggest missed opportunities in Georgia State sports history. I don't know all the other.
I mean, I've really, it's only been rumors to me. I've never seen anything official or anything like that. But
can we do like a records request to get that?
It seems accurate.
Felt good. I don't know. Would they even have emails?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Not.
I mean,
12, 13 years ago.
Can we just? We should just get Levick on our program.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm sure she'll answer.
No. We just grow our audience.
We'll just ask her the one question and then boot her off
and just hang up on her.
Yeah.
Well, there's also a question that I had heard that we had an invitation from Conference USA that we turned down for Sunbelt, and that would have been
hindsight.
But well, you can talk about that, but that's also Conference USA before Western Kentucky and Middle Tennessee added, before FIU added. It was a different Conference USA back then. Like one of those teams would have not left the belt to go there.
And then
you're like butterfly affecting. You're like, man, if we were there instead of one of these other teams, maybe they wouldn't have collapsed like they did.
You don't know. You have no idea. But like,
I don't know.
Would have been
one
of the teams that would have been called up to the American Conference as well. You know, we probably would have bolted the Conference USA for the American, like Charlotte did.
Well,
I don't believe that for a second.
Right. Then you gotta start a question. Well, if we were in Conference USA, would we have moved up to American, or would we have gotten stuck? And would we make it out of there to back to Sunbelt?
If everything,
there was no back to. Oh, I guess there is back to Sunbelt because we are one of the founding
members
of Sunbelt. But other than that, it wouldn't be back to. We'd just be promoted to the Sunbelt at that point.
I think if everything played out the same as much as it could, that we would have definitely gone to American had we been in Conference USA for those first few years.
No, they don't give a shit where you were from.
Who? Well, no, but we believe there was an offer on the table from American this past go around, anyways, and we just turned it down because we wanted to play Southern every stupid season.
I don't believe that either. The AAC though picked the best of the best. They picked the teams that they wanted.
Charlotte?
Did they pick Charlotte? Oh, geez.
North Texas?
Yeah, all right. They would have picked us. Never mind.
I feel like
I was talking shit.
Charlotte. We could have gotten in here, and we might have.
Yeah, and we'd finally be in a conference with UAB.
I take it back. All right, I was wrong. Holy shit, Jesus Christ, we'd be in the AAC right now.
Where we should be,
and UAB. Charlotte wouldn't be,
and Charlotte would not be.
Would they get out of Conference USA?
To me, though, that's a weird business decision. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me why you wouldn't dip in. I mean, the Sun Belt and CUSA were not like heads. Like, the CUSA was not even considered like way better than Sun Belt. It was like, all right, they're the better conference, I guess. Year in and year out, we'll see how that fluctuates.
There was a perception of the pecking order. It was CUSA pecks from Sunbelt pecks from the FCS. That was the perception back.
That's not good business, right? To make a business decision about that doesn't make any sense.
I'm not saying it is, but when it comes to college football, as much as money drives everything, there's still that emotional factor, that subjective nature of a lot of stuff. We're gonna pick people that we think sounds good.
Well, the consultants rule the world, probably.
Sounds like an 80s song.
It does. It's a good one.
Sounds like a Beyonce song.
Maybe like early 90s, though, like a Occupy type anthem.
Oh yeah. As it transitions.
Yeah.
I like those late decade songs that kind of you can see the influence of the next generation or next decade coming through. Yeah.
Did y'all go see Barbie? Speaking of something,
I heard lots of good things. Did not see it.
Hard pass on that one.
No, I'm excited about it. I think it's gonna be good.
Oh, $150 million agrees with you. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm gonna wait until I can pirate it. But
I'll eventually watch it. At some point, whenever it's on whatever streaming service, but or pirated, whatever.
Yeah, everybody's like Barbie or Oppenheimer. I'm like, I want to see both of these movies. They both sound good.
It's called Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. That sounds like an amazing movie that somebody should do.
There's also a Barbenheimer sandwich where you see Barbie, Oppenheimer, and Barbie again right afterwards.
Oh God.
I was like, that's 7 hours in the movie theater plus.
No, thank you. Thank you. I can't get out
people
of my
who
house
are like
long.
Margot Robbie's a mid. Like, what is wrong with them? Doesn't make any sense.
She was the perfect person to cast as Barbie.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Like, why is this even a national discussion? Like, she's super hot. Like, she's not number one in my book, but like, she's
even if it's
like objectively hot.
Yeah, even if she's not your thing, your style, you can't look at her and go, "Oh, she's ugly," or
Yeah,
"She's
like
mid."
what
No,
mid?
she
No, you're
she's
obviously just lying. Like
she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous woman. Like, this is what just what
have
it
you ever
is.
seen Wolf of Wall Street? Holy crap!
Yeah.
When she's like
she
teasing
turned
him?
down. She's so hot. She turns down Leo. That's how hot
right?
she is.
Well, she's not 25, so.
Well, in the movie, she turned him down. So, I mean, they were married, but whatever.
Yeah, still, I'm just saying, like that whole conversation. I'm just like, man, what's wrong with you people? But it seemed good.
I was bummed out. I thought that I had on my calendar that the Marvels was coming out this Friday, and apparently I did not update it when they moved it to November 10th.
Ooh, that's a long move.
That's a big shift.
Yeah, I got to take my mom to the doctor up in Woodstock or something like that on Friday. So I was like, oh, cool. I'll just go see Marvels while she's in the hospital getting her procedure done.
You can go see Barbie.
No, I don't think that's playing.
You can see Oppenheimer.
It is playing.
The theater up there only has like 3 movies that are playing. I think Oppenheimer may be one of them, but I don't think Barbie was one of them. So
yeah, Oppenheimer seems like it's gonna be one of those ones that like I have to be in the mood to watch it though. Like Barbie is probably like anytime it's gonna be hilarious to me.
Drunk high,
probably high. Like I'm gonna do some drugs and I'm gonna watch it and it's gonna be hilarious.
Did you see the map of which states watched which movies the most over? Yes, and so like it
or the Barbie Belt.
Yeah, yeah. So it mimics the election map of like red blue states. Like the Barbie was very much in the southern conservative like voting states, and then
they're all upset about it.
And then like Oppenheimer was in the Democrat voting states, and then even like the states that were kind of like halvesies matched up. Like the flip states were matched up and everything.
I wonder if you applied like presidential elections, how that'll turn out in 2024.
At some point, there's going to be like, we're going to put out 2 movies, and you can vote by whichever movie you go see. If you,
but Rage, I mean, like if you went the South watched, I mean, conservative states watched Barbie, right? Which is not who they would vote for, but they watched it because anger.
That seems backwards.
I'm so angry about this. I need to watch it so that I know why I'm angry. No, they don't need to know why they're angry.
No, don't let them figure it out.
I think it might be like voting for Trump. Where like people don't say they're not going to do it, but then they go do it.
They're like, I really want to see Barbie.
It's like back in the 90s, Chris Rock hosted the Emmys or whatever it was, whatever the Grammys, whatever the music award is show Grammys, right?
Yeah. And he didn't get hit though, right?
This is before he got whatever. But he was talking. I think it's Chris Rock. He was talking about this is when the Spice Girls came out. Whatever. He's like Spice Girls are like heroin. It's like 10 million records sold. No one admits to buying it. Spice Girls album.
What's wrong with Spice Girls? I don't know about that.
I guess Chris Rock delivers it better than I do.
Sorry, I switched over. Denver sent me a picture of Barbenheimer, the movie poster, which is amazing. It's I want to see that movie.
Is that the one with like it's the Oppenheimer but with Barbie in the middle?
Like no, she's like on his shoulders and he's holding her up, and there's like flames and fire and then like beach palm trees and stuff. It's that looks like a good movie. It looks like something Gunn should direct.
I'm excited to see what Gunn does. Watch Blue Beetle, not a Gunn movie yet.
I finally watched The Flash.
Oh yeah.
We talked about this last week, I think.
I think we did.
Because I thought it was really bad, and you didn't.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I that's fine, I guess, but it's not good.
More ridiculous. Like it had me going in expecting a DC movie, all super serious, super dark, and everything, and like just the comedy they had on there. I was like, this is ridiculous. I love it.
But no, I watched the Guardians episode 3. Have you guys seen that?
In the theater, man, of course.
Okay, so like all the skin and stuff made me want to vomit. Randomly.
Yeah, they get like that was definitely dialing into his like trauma time. And
I was like, oh my god, this is again like James Gunn got like Guardians of the Galaxy money to do a trauma film and did it, and because that's what he did with Suicide Squad too. I felt like that's what he did with Peacemaker. I thought, I was like, man, you just gave trauma people money and just said like, have fun, and that's what they did.
Like, oh no, what did we do?
Yeah, but it's good. I love it so much. I love trauma, so it's fine.
Oh man, those movies were so crazy.
Yeah, they're weird. Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, I remember renting that one.
Yeah, the Toxic Avenger and
Toxic Avenger was pretty good though.
It's good. It's good stuff. But
Toxic Avenger,
it's so stupid and terrible, but it's wonderful all at the same time. It
sounds stupid and terrible.
Toxic Avenger was like, this is so ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah.
But Romeo and Juliet was like, somebody paid money for this to be made. Like,
is that actually James Gunn though?
I don't think Romeo and Juliet was, but he worked for Trauma Films or whatever it's called.
He was in it.
Oh, he's in it.
Wait, because Lloyd Kaufman is the Trauma guy. Hold on, James Gunn shows up immediately on the when you Google it.
Of course, they got to pump his name up there.
Oh, he was a writer.
Mm.
Yeah, he was one of the writers for Romeo and Juliet.
Only thing I remember
about $150 for the screenplay.
The only thing I remember about Romeo and Juliet was, I'm assuming it was Juliet had a nightmare sequence, or this really happened, where her body was torn open and a bunch of rats came out.
That sounds right.
Whoa.
I was so the Suicide Squad that James Gunn did, when it was as soon as the starfish shit started happening, I was like, oh my god, this is just trauma. This is trauma.
But that is a DC.
I know.
Alien, whatever. Yeah.
And I'm sure they did a really good job with the Guardians of the Galaxy and the skin stuff, even though it made me feel fucking weird as shit.
Pulled back and stuff.
But it probably was right. Oh my god, when his face starts flapping, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. Fortunately, I was a couple of bourbon in by that point, so wasn't feeling much of anything. So I think we are good to kill this episode, though.
Yeah, probably.
It's almost as long as the original one.
Pretty much. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll talk to you next week. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
I really need to get my cursor on the end broadcast button faster. There we go.